Still young to the Concept Studios. For those who have been following me on YouTube channel, I say thank you. And if you have not, if this is your first video, you can subscribe to my channel. I'm just here to bless you guys with things. And so today I'll be working on this picture. I shot this picture recently, and this is the finished work. This is the finished work. So I came from this. So I like to put the two of them side by side. So this is the finished work, and this is the one without editing. This is the raw images. I shot this picture with a Nikon camera, Nikon D610, and a 24 to 70 lens. So it's just the normal settings and all, 70 and 1/160, then ISO 100 f5. So it's a very sharp image. It's a very sharp image. So I won't be doing too much today. I will just be showing you guys my process from capture one. So I use capture one for my beauty retouch images, and I use Lightroom for my event and also sometimes I use Lightroom also for my portrait and all. So this is the raw image. So what I'll be doing now, I don't be doing too much. I'll just be doing a little adjustments on the image. The first thing I will do is to come to my style, then put my camera from my basic characteristics to Pro Standard. Pro Standard makes the picture has its natural picture color from the camera. Natural picture from camera. So next time I'm doing the adjustments. I'm doing little things. Picture is not too dark, but I'm pulling the exposure up a little bit. I think it's fine like this. My contrast, I'm giving it 5. 5. Then my brightness, I think I'll be pulling that to somewhere around 5 is fine also. My saturation, because I will still be doing color grading Photoshop, I'll be pulling it down a little bit. Let's say 5 or thereabout. I don't basically touch this angle. What I do next is the eye dynamics. Yeah, let's pull it down, the highlights down, the shadows up a little bit. So they can have a pop in our hair and other stuff. I think somewhere around 10 should be fine. 10 should be fine. White, I'm reducing it. Then black, I'm putting it in a little bit more too. Somewhere around 10 to also be fine. So let me show you where I've moved from. So we move from this to this. You can see that we remove the redness and other ash color in the image. So to avoid this tutorial to be too long, I'll just be doing the rest that needed to be done. Okay, now I would like to do a little bit of color grade. Color grade. So and this is shadow. I like pulling my shadows down to the green part. You can see how shadows is more of the green part. I'm pulling it out a little bit. Okay. My mid tone, let's say somewhere around orange and yellow. Pulling it down to my highlight. Let's do blue, so you can warm the picture more. Okay. So we're pulling our highlights down, mid tone down a little bit also. Shadows pull it up a little bit. Yeah. So for me, I think I'm done. Except I just want to do a little adjustment with because some camera has a little distortion when shooting with them, so I just have to pull it out a little bit. I think it's fine this way. My fall off color, just a little bit in. For me, I think I'm fine. I already cropped the image 4x5. So now let me see where we came from. We came from this to this, from this to this. So I think we've done enough. Next thing I'll be doing is just to I'll export the image for editing Photoshop. So right click on the image, then open with edit with Photoshop 2024. Then wait for the system to do its own magic. Okay, all right. Now we're in Photoshop now. I won't be doing too much to avoid too much time on this thing. I'll just remove any blemish. Control J to duplicate, or Command J depending on the system you are using. So let's just I'll remove a little bit of the blemish. I won't be doing too much, as I said earlier, so that I won't waste your time. Removing blemish. Be careful when you remove the blemish. I like using my patch tool because it gives me access. I just love it because it gives me access to patch well and come out with good results. Okay. I think I'm using the version of 2024, and it's a paid version though. So I have features to use like AI, um, the generative field, or other stuff, all that stuff. You can try it out if you have the money. You can pay for it. It's just few dollars monthly, and if you are doing a yearly plan, I think it's around some $100 too. So I think for me the picture is neat and all sorts. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So I won't be doing too much. For the case of this tutorial, if it's a normal picture, I might be doing extra much. So I think I'm fine like this. The next thing I'll be doing is just my normal frequency separation. Why I like this image is because I'm having more details in her eyeball, um, her lashes and all. It's showing more details. That's one reason why I love the picture so much. I think I'll be trying to fix one of this. Yeah, I love the fact she did that makeup herself. My model did that makeup herself, and I think she did a very amazing work too. I don't know when makeup artists don't turn model don't turn makeup artists. There are few of them these days. So I think I'm done. Next thing I'll be doing is a pacemaking action that does more of beauty. I think it has more of action. Can try and buy from him. I didn't make any of this. It's just his action. So I'll do beauty retouch. So once I click on the beauty retouch field to create the layer, create everything that needs to be created for me. Okay, very done. So you are painting over on this part. Open this and then paint over on this part. But there's a trick and it works for me. I like just use my pixel selector. I'll click on the body, the skin that I want to paint. I'll just click on it. I'll mark them. Okay, it's marking too much. So let me just mark other part out. So I'll just mark the skin, the face, the part I want to paint over. I'll just mark them out. I'm marking them out now. So don't worry, I would still brush out other part that I don't want to touch. I'll still brush them out. I think I've successfully marked everywhere. Okay, and mark this part too. Okay, okay. So now I'll just pick my brush. Okay, I think I need to still mark this part. Okay, okay, good. Now I'll just pick my brush then come back to this layer where you need to paint, then paint over the part you want to. Since it's already marked, you would paint over the part, paint over the part. Don't worry how everything looks. You would to get better in a few minutes. So what I do now is that I just paint off the part that I don't want to be in the image. Just come here, paint it off. Like the eyeball, the parts that are more of the eye frequency. Paint them out. It's the eyebrow. There is no single way or an appropriate way of doing FS. Some use mixer brush, some use this fast action, some decide to use the lasso tool. I still use the lasso tool techniques because for me it's like a very fast technique, and I mastered it that don't I used to have issues when I'm using it. So anything that works for you to do your FS with, my brother, my sister, use it. As long as you are getting the same result as your partner or your colleague. So it's just there's no master mind or master way of doing it. Okay? I think I'm there. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I'm using this part too. Okay. So those are the parts I want to be. Now let's see the before and after. Okay. Before and after. You can see it's too smooth. So you can actually just come here, reduce the blending. Let's give it somewhere around 80. Let's keep this around 80 also. Then the overall touch can give it, let's say, 70. And let's see before. Can see you have a very smooth image before. Sorry, before and after. Okay, before and after. So I think that's all about your photo solution. Next thing I'll be doing if I was retouching is like my micro dodge and burn. Micro dodge and burn. As I come here now, once I click on my micro dodge and burn action, I like creating a black and white adjustment layer. Why? Because it shows me the part that needed to be dodged and the part that needed to be burn easily. It easily just separate the highlight and shadows. And for those who don't know, we dodge the highlights, then burn the shadows. So your flow will be on 3. That's your brush flow. Pick your normal brush, not your mixer wet and around your normal brush. Then paint over it. This dodge. So the part that are bright, these areas, just touch them out so that they will be more visible to the eyes. More visible to the eyes. Just don't do too much. Don't do too much. Just paint over them. Paint over them a little bit. Let's watch. Continue. Let's do what you need to do. If I needed to work on something, seeing too much, becoming too much. Okay. Good. So now the dodge and burn has one secret. What dodge and burn does is that it's used to shaping the image, shaping the face of the image. It doesn't make it just have one single color. It separates the shadows from the highlight. That's just what the dodge and burn does. Okay. Now I will need to come to burn now. This time around, I just brush the part that needed to be contour and other stuff. The center of this part, the edge of the chin, somewhere around there. What to do? So somewhere around there too. Because any part that you think is dark already, just play around with it. Not too much, don't do too much. Too much will become too much. So just do little you think is best. For me, if I'm not wrong, I'll off this and I'll go before and after. I can see before and after. I think I have a slight issue here. I have a slight issue here. It's too much here. Okay. Before and after. Before and after. I think I still have a little bit issue here. What? Okay. Paint it out. Okay. And if I'm not doing too much, I think I'm getting close to the end. I'll reduce the opacity to 70. Sorry. Okay. I think now we've moved from here to here to here. So we'll not do too much, as I've said earlier. Next thing I'll do on the line is just to do a little bit of add levels adjustment layer. So the color will pop out a little bit. Add levels adjustment layer. Pull in your blacks, let's see this way. Okay, what else? Okay, I have an action too. I call this tone. Wow, this is too much. I'll put it down to let's say 10. Let's say 10. So this fine. Okay, 10. So what I do after this, most times I'll just go to my eyes and teeth whitening action. Then after that I should be fine with color grading directly. But we're doing little things because I love the way our eyes is more detailed. I'm sure most of us know how to do eyes and teeth whitening. Okay. Okay. Opacity I'll reduce it to let's say 70 or so. Now let's say eyes and teeth whitening. Yeah, I will adding something with the eye. I've basically coming to one of my touching panel here. My eyes, I'll be changing the eye color. Let's change the eye color. Okay, let's come to let's say I don't know what color it is. I think it should be the color that she's having presently. So just move it closer a little bit. Okay. Okay, I think that's the color now. Just paint over the iris. Paint over the iris. I'm changing the color of the iris a little bit. Don't mind the way it looks. We'll be reducing the opacity. I'll be reducing the opacity so it can look really. Okay. And somewhere around that should be okay. So let's see. Opacity is on 100. I can see it's not looking too good. Let's do 40. Okay, 40 is fine. For me, 40 is fine. Let's try 30. 30 is still fine. Okay, let's do 30. Next thing I'll do for me, I think I'm done with it. Next thing I'm going to do is my color grading. I'll just come here, pick some of my. Let me do dark skin. It's too much. Okay, I think I like this. Let's do 50 for this. I think I'll begin with one of impersonating actions also. Okay, let me do natural look. Okay, let me do natural look too. Okay, I think I love this also. Let me get down to let's say somewhere around 60 should be fine. Okay, let me get this. So this is for me. I think the picture is perfect and it's where I want it to be. So yeah, for me it's okay like this. I think I'm done with this image. So this is just for the practice purpose. If it's going to be a normal image, it's going to be for upload and something. I'll be doing more. So I'll just be taking it back. I'll be saving it then. Going back to my capture one. Going back to my capture one. And I'll be so now we move from let me put them side by side. Move from this to this. I think there's not too much difference. But this is the one I did before now. You can see it looks more smooth because I took my time. So this is I'll be doing little thing here. I'll just be adding little bit of grains. Let's say 20 for the grains. The fine grain, and I'll be coming to my vignetting. I'll be adding a little bit. Yeah, not too much. So I think that's all on it. And I'll just export. So for those who would like to have a class, who like to have a tutorial with me, you can enter my DM. And for those who have not subscribed, please, I'm pleading subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you give me the chance and right to drop more content. And if you love my work, just like, go to my IG page and like, click and follow. Young Tuli Concept is my page. Thank you very much. See you all that time. Thank you.